The knock came after midnight. It was not loud, it was careful. That alone told me something was wrong. On the frontier world of Hearth Ridge, nothing knocked gently unless it was afraid of what waited inside. I put down my mug. I reached for my jacket. The heater hummed behind me, outside. The wind howled across the plain. Another knock came. 3 taps. Slow, heavy. I opened the door. The porch lights flickered. 6 figures stood in the snow. They were huge, green skin, broad shoulders, tusks gleaming faintly in the cold light. Orc women. Each of them wore tribal armor, reinforced with scrap, steel, and energy plates. Each of them carried weapons that had seen real war, axes, hammers, blades, wider than my chest. My heart thud. Dead, not from fear, from understanding. They did not come here by accident. The tallest one stepped forward. She was taller than the doorframe. Her hair was braided with metal rings. Her eyes were amber and steady. She raised one massive hand, not in threat, in greeting. Behind her, the others shifted, restless, protective, hungry for something I could not yet name. She spoke. Her voice was deep, controlled. Double quotes. He is mine, only, girls. The others froze. One of them snarled. Another clicked her tusks in frustration, but none argued. That told me everything. I leaned against the doorframe. Snow drifted between us. "Good evening," I said. "Something I can help you with." The tall orc woman studied me. She inhaled slowly. Then she bowed. A full warrior bow. One knee, head lowered. The others followed. The porch shook under their weight. I blinked. No one bowed to humans out here. Not after the wars. Not after what we did. "I am Gaza of the Iron Steppe," she said. "I am clan shield bearer. I come to claim a debt." I nodded. "Come inside," I said. The heater struggled. Steam rose from their armor. They filled my small cabin wall to wall. I poured tea, strong, bitter. The orcs drank it, without complaint. Gaza watched me the entire time. Her gaze was not predatory. It was focused, like a soldier guarding a perimeter. "You do not remember me," she said. I shook my head. "I remember many orcs," I said. "Hard to forget." That earned a brief huff of laughter from one of the others. Gharza raised a finger. Silence returned. She leaned forward. 7 cycles ago, she said. "Battle of the Broken Dune." My chest tightened. I remembered everyone did. Humans had been sent to hold a line that was already lost. Orc clans had charged straight into orbital fire to protect their young. No one won that day. I was crushed under a crawler, she said. My legs shattered. The sand burned. The sky fell. I nodded slowly. "I remember pulling someone out," I said. Did not see her face, only blood. Gaza touched her thigh. Metal rang softly. "You carried me," she said. "You used your last med pack. You stayed until evacuation. You did not know who I was. You did not care." The room felt smaller. "That is what humans do," I said. Sometimes the other orcs shifted. Their expressions were conflicted. Pride, jealousy, respect. Gharza straightened. "My clan does not forget," she said. "You saved my life. You saved my honor. You saved my future." She placed a heavy token on the table, orc steel, marked with runes. "By our law," she said, "you are under my protection, by my choice." One of the other orc women growled. "She is strong," another said, but we all felt the call. Gaza turned. Her eyes flashed. He is mine only, girls, she said again. By right, by debt, by will. Silence fell. I exhaled. You came all this way to tell me that, I said. Yes, she replied, and to warn you. That got my attention. She pointed toward the window, beyond the storm, beyond the hills. They are coming, she said. Raiders, slavers, they hunt lone humans. They hunt broken clans. I clenched my jaw. How long? I asked. 2 nights, she said. I will stand here. So will my sisters. The others grumbled but nodded. I looked around my cabin. Thin walls, old generator. 1 human, 6 orc warriors. This is not my fight. I said. Gharza met my eyes. You made it your fight long ago, she said. The next 2 days passed fast. We reinforced the cabin, dug trenches, laid traps. Gaza worked beside me. She lifted beams like they weighed nothing. She laughed once when I struggled. Then she showed me a better way. She taught me orc, battle signs. I taught her human signal codes. The sisters watched, some with approval, some with rivalry, none with hatred. On the 2nd night, the raiders came. Hoverbikes, drones, laser fire tore the snow. The first explosion shook the ground. Gharza roared. It shook my bones. She charged. The others followed. I took position on the ridge, rifle steady, heart calm. This was what humans did. We held. The battle was brutal, short, decisive. ORC steel met human tactics. Raiders broke those. Who ran did not get far. When it was over, the snow was red. Steam rose into the cold night. Gharza returned. Her armor was scarred, her tusk chipped, her eyes burned with victory. She placed her hand on my shoulder. You stood, she said, even when you did not have to. I shrugged. Someone had to, I said. She nodded. At dawn, they prepared to leave. The sisters formed a line. Gaza faced me. By clan law, she said, you may call on me, any time, any world. She hesitated, then added softly, and by my own will. I smiled. That is enough, I said. She turned, then paused. He is mine only. Girls, she said one last time. The sisters laughed. The sound echoed across the plain. They left. My cabin felt quiet after, but not lonely. Out on the frontier. Stories spread fast. They say humans are fragile. They say humans break. They forget one thing. Humans remember, and sometimes so do orcs.